Yo, what's good? Your boy is back with a new build for you boys. So, what we got today, I'm gonna call this the I'm gonna call this my demigod since everybody wanna throw out this demigod word around on 2K builds and whatnot. But man, the first of the year I built a 6'8 guard that was a monster. And I took it from inspiration from a lot of the people I was seeing around the 2K community, but I still made it my own. But I have now been looking at a lot of the stats in the game and looking at some thresholds and some things that are very important to have when you're out here playing on the court. And your boy had been in the lab. And so what I brought to you today is my revitalized version or my revised version of the monster I created at the beginning of the year. So what we got for you today is the two-way slashing combo guard, 6'8 monster. Demigod on the court on the threes, demigod on the court on the fives, the ones, the twos. You can take this man wherever. And yeah, people ain't gonna stop you. But the thing is too, your man's is gonna have some defense also. So if you know how to play defense with them sticks, you know how to get those bump steals, you know how to bump your man off the block, man, yeah, you're gonna be able to put up a fight. So let's get into the build, man. So I went two guard again, 6'8 of course, 192 with the weight, and 6'11 with the wingspan. Last time I went 7 foot with the wingspan, but I went 6'11 this time just for a number of reasons. Really just kind of poking around to see what I could get. But yeah, let's go ahead and check it out. So as you can see here, your boy got 70 on the close shot, 80 with the driving layup, which is a good threshold to get some fantastic layup moves. The one you're going to want to be looking at is the LaMelo Ball layup style. His floater is monstrous. And floaters this year are actually pretty good. So you got the float game on silver. And then using that LaMelo Ball floater, man, you get to the paint, you start working around that rim, and the defender pulls up on you, you can just hit that floater and you got a good, easy lay. I went 89 with the driving dunk. Now the other build, I went with the 93. Honestly, I like the fact that I had the 96 on the other build, but I went a little bit lower because this time around I'm noticing a lot of stuff with the dunk meter. Now this could change as 2K makes their changes and stuff, but the 93 is a good threshold to have, where you get the gold driving dunk at the 80 vert with the 93, and then of course you can go ahead and boost that up to the legend posterizer, of course. So I mean, really honestly, going 96 is cool, but at the same time, if you're getting the legend badge from the posterizer anyway, or the legend badge from the max plus 2 anyway, man, you can knock that down and really take those points and put them elsewhere to get a couple more things out of it, as you're going to see as I go move further into the build. So that's why I went with the 89. Plus you get good dunk animations at the 89 if you want to go a different route and you just want to leave your dunk at the 89. Again, as I always say, you boys know, make the build your own. I need to make that my slogan, matter of fact. Make the build your own. So if you want to stick with the 89 and you want to move some stats elsewhere, or move up a couple other things here and there, do what you do. But that's what I did for my build. I went 49 for the standing dunk, 50 on the post control, 71 on the free throw, and then I went 80 on the 3-point shot. Now, before I did have the 83, but the thing is with that, I can cap break it, and you boys know with these cap breakers coming down, I think the cap that I have for this build caps out at 86, and then the mid-range shot caps out at 91. So I mean, depending on how you boys like to play, make it your own. Again, as I always say, if you want to put up the mid-range shot a little bit higher and go ahead and get I believe it's like the gold set shot at the 89, and then end up using your specializations and things and take that to the legend, or however you boys want to do it. But for me, I'm gonna go ahead and take that silver set shot, and then I'm gonna take my max plus 1 or max plus 2, of course working on the specialization, knock that up to probably Hall of Fame with a gold with a max plus 1, and the Hall of Fame with a max plus 2. Yeah, and then go from there. But If I get some more cap breakers and I can still push it to the 86, I'll get the silver Deadeye. I'll still get the bronze limitless range, and then I'm just short of getting the silver shifty shooter on silver. But again, I'm not a crazy shooter like that. I like to slash and get to the paint. I shoot wide open shots, like basically standstill shots. So that's just my play style. But let's continue. 71 on the free throw, because again, I play mostly rec, and then when Proving Grounds gets going, I'm gonna be in there too. So yeah, you boys that be coming in the rec without those free throws, man, you out here looking sloppy, boy. So yeah, put some free throw on your build if you're gonna be in the rec. But if you're gonna be in the park, you don't have to worry about that. You can put those points a little somewhere else. 85 on the pass accuracy. Now you boys already know. You know how many times if you watch my videos, you already know I'ma talk my mess about boys not putting pass accuracy on their builds, man. 85 on the pass ac is gonna give you gold versatile visionary. Let me get my words out. And then bailout on bronze. Now bailout on bronze is still gonna be a phenomenal badge, because I'm seeing already when you're trying to kick out the ball from shots that you're trying to take, or maybe unintentional shots that may have happened from the meter just popping up out of nowhere. The bailout is going to help you get those passes through. And as you boys have probably seen too, these passes are a little, I don't know, man, they're a little suspect this year. So you got men trying to catch the ball, spinning around, flopping around on the ground. So I'd rather have my pass accuracy high, man. And then you get the gold dimer, of course. So, I mean, I like to facilitate for my team. Sometimes I run the one. I can really play one through whatever. So, but a lot of times I like to facilitate for my team mostly, and then get my shot when I can. So that gives me a lot of room to be able to work with that gold diamond. 85 on the ball handle, because 85 is really the perfect threshold to get a lot of good dribble moves and have a really good dribble capability. So you can speed boost, get past defenders. You have a plethora of moves at your disposal that are fantastic. Of course, shout out to 2K Labs. You can go check those boys out and see which ones are the best. But again, find some moves that work for you and then put that on your build. Now I went 80 with speed with ball. Now this time around, I went the 80 with the speed with ball because of something that I noticed before that I didn't pick up on my last build, because I went 75 speed with ball. But blur. Blur is a very powerful takeover. So if you boys can get that 80 speed with ball on your build, that blur takeover is really going to make a difference when you're cutting to the basket and trying to get open for your shots. So make sure you pay attention to that on these taller builds or these 6'8s and whatever build that you're making. But again, as always, make the build your own, so do what you do. 53 on the interior, 92 on the perimeter defense, and boy, I'm gonna tell you now, having some perimeter defense on your build is gonna make a big difference because of what we're seeing with the 7-4s and just seeing with the contest system in general. So I definitely recommend, if you can, make sure you get at least 92 on your build. It's just gonna make a big difference in the contest, and even along with, I wish I could have got more block, because block is also gonna help with like your contest and the contest system, depending on if 2K makes any changes at the time of the video being made. But I went 73 with the steal because one, I don't get a lot of steals. I don't get a lot of on ball steals. I can have a lot of time where I am getting like lane steals or like lane disruptions and stuff like that. So I mean, I'm still getting the silver interceptor. And then with a max +1 or a max +2, you can knock that up, get gold, Hall of Fame, whatever you want to put it on, and you getting lane steals like that. But I mean, overall, I'm not really one to go out there and just like, spam square, X, whatever the button is for you, and just try to get my steals off. 75 on the O board. Now this is really going to be a powerful help with this right here, because I had 65 on the other. And going to 75 on the O board is really gonna make a difference in like the threes, or even like park, pro-am, things like that, because people are not gonna really expect me to be able to get a board. Even with silver box out beast and bronze rebound chaser, if you know how to time your jumping for your boards, and you know how to play around the boards, you can really be a quiet board getter with this build. 62 on the defensive rebound. Now you're not really gonna get much on the defensive because obviously they're gonna have the other side taken care of. But 85 with the speed and 85 with the agility. And the reason why I went 80 last time, but this year it's really a good idea to have high agility on your build for the defensive aspect. I'm noticing that there's a lot of issue with trying to body up defenders if you don't have that agility up. Minimum, what I'm hearing from a lot of people and what I've seen, you want to go with at least 82. But for me, I was like, you know what? Let me push it to the 85 so that I can get the on-ball menace, the pick dodger, and then going with the 80 or 85 speed, you can get the slippery off-ball on gold. Getting all those on gold, and then having your perimeter defense up at the 92, you're getting the gold badges. And I think I'm just short to get like the 95, 96, and 97 to get the Hall of Fame. Yeah. So like 95 would be, I'm just short. But even still, like having those gold, let me see, 95 I can get Hall of Fame Challenger. 96 you get the Hall of Fame on ball. Yeah. So like right just short to be able to get the Hall of Fame on ball menace, and then 97 with the Hall of Fame pick dodger. So I mean, gold is still good. You're still gonna get, you're still gonna body up defenders, and you'll get more of those bumps when you're trying to defend or when you're trying to defend sorry, let me get it straight. When you're trying to defend on the perimeter or defend an offensive player on the perimeter. So with that 92 perimeter defense, that's really gonna make a big difference, because I know I had 85 on my last, and that just wasn't cutting it. So 73 strength, which is going to give you the gold strong handle. So again, to combat those people that may be going high perimeter on their builds, going to 73 strength with the gold strong handle is going to help you really to go against those defenders that are coming against you, trying to body you up, bump you in the paint, bump you on the perimeter, things like that. So you'll be able to get around those defenders. And then even to help with the defense, you'll have this bronze immovable enforcer, and then the silver physical finisher with the driving layup on 80, which is a good thing too, because sometimes if you're not getting the dunk animations, you can still at least be effective making your layups. And then bronze brick wall, but I mean, I'm not going to be setting crazy picks like that, so let's just be real. And then the 80 vert, of course, will give you the gold pogo stick, the bronze high flying denier, which I'm noticing this year I'm not getting a lot of blocks. I don't know. It's weird, man, but whatever. I'm still gonna go to 80 vert because of the dunk package that I'm looking for too, with the 93, and then the gold posterizer with the 80 vert too. But yeah, man. But like the biggest thing there is some of the effective badges that you're gonna get going this route, and then the 92 perimeter defense, and then that change with the drive and dunk there. But the takeover, the blur takeover, definitely a big change from this switch. The 92 perimeter change from the switch, the 85 agility change, and then the pass accuracy, because the last pass accuracy I had on my previous 6'8", I went with the 76. Now I can do that because I'm a facilitator like that. I know what to look for passing. But giving me 85 pass, you definitely gonna be dealing with a monster out there, because I'm gonna be looking for my teammates. I'm gonna be looking for the easy passes and getting them open for good shots. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and check out what the build name is. And you already got the shades of John Starks, Kobe Bryant 03, 04, and Brandon Miller. Shout out to the young cat that just came into the league a couple years back. And you got a two-way slash and combo guard at 6'8". Man, look, monster. You got the aerial wizard, Hall of Fame as your go-to, off-ball pest, Hall of Fame as one of your go-tos, and then gold challenger as one of your go-to badges. Cool. I mean, yeah, aerial wizard, woo. Off-ball pest, woo. But that gold challenger, yeah, it's gonna make a difference. Top attributes: perimeter defense, driving dunk, and pass accuracy. And then your strengths are premier perimeter defender, a poster waiting to happen, control speed in every movement, moves the ball, creates chaos. Yo, that just sounds crazy. And then weaknesses, can't punish sagging defenders mid-range. I mean, that's cool. Like if you know your shot, you know how to time it, you're gonna make a difference. So don't even worry about that. But yeah, two-way slash and combo guard. So I'm definitely gonna be out there with this build, man. This is gonna be my my new 6'8" monster. I'm gonna have out there in the rec, the park, and all those places where you find me at. But yeah, I got this revised build for you boys. You already know what it is. So if you like the build, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. Comment below what things you would change in the build. Or comment below what build you want to see. What builds are you guys looking for? Now that we're really getting close to a month in on 2K, another couple weeks. How have you guys been faring out there? Comment below, let me know. Let me know what's been going on in you guys' games out there. But you guys already know what to do. Like, subscribe, share the video, comment on the video, send it to your homies that's getting on 2K. Send it to your boys that may be getting on 2K later on in the year, your kids, whoever it is. You already know. And then you know where to find your boy. Come back, check me out. I'm gonna have another build video for you next time. You already know what to do. So follow my socials. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Kick. You know, come check me out. But that's gonna be it. And y'all take it easy. Have a good night. Peace.